Today we're diving into 3 photos that look totally normal until you learn the terrifying stories behind them. So, this is Tyler. Just your average high school kid in Port St. Lucie, Florida. Like any teenager, Tyler wanted to throw a house party. Problem: his parents weren't exactly cool with that. Enter Michael Mandel, one of Tyler's closest friends. He gets a message from Tyler saying, "Come through my place, no parents." So naturally, Michael pulls up expecting a good time. Music's blasting, drinks are flowing. Just another wild house party, right? But here's where things get weird. Guests start noticing little things, like a random bloodstain on the floor. Some complained of an odd smell. Now, later that night, Tyler pulls aside his best friend, Michael Mandel. Dude's just trying to have a good time when Tyler suddenly goes Tyler. Mike, I killed my parents. Michael. No, you didn't, Tyler. Shut up. What are you talking about? And Tyler just straight up confesses, but Michael still doesn't believe him, so Tyler takes him to the master bedroom and shows him. Michael reaches for the doorknob, slowly turns it. The door creaks open. Michael looked down and saw Tyler's father's leg sticking out from behind the door. Instead of running for his life, Michael, in complete shock, decides to do something nobody would expect. He takes a selfie with Tyler. Right after leaving the party, he called Crime Stoppers and tipped off the cops. Police didn't buy it. They forced their way in and found the crime scene. Tyler Hadley was arrested on the spot. No running, no hiding, just game over. Tyler is now serving life in prison, and that selfie? Yeah, it's the last image of him before the world found out the truth. So this is Kris Kremers and Lisanne Froon, 2 Dutch students who went on a dream trip to Panama. Beaches, hiking, adventure. Sounds amazing, right? But what started as a fun getaway turned into one of the most chilling unsolved mysteries ever. April 1st, 2014. Kris and Lisanne decide to take a simple hike near Boquete, Panama. But here's the thing. They had actually booked a guided hike for the next day with a local tour guide named Feliciano Gonzalez. He was a well-known guide in the area, supposed to take them along the Pianista Trail. Instead, they go alone. Days pass. No texts, no calls. The 2 girls never return. When they don't show up for their scheduled hike on April 2nd, Feliciano starts asking around. Nobody has seen them. But 2 months later, their backpack is found near a riverbank. Inside, their phones, camera, and some cash. But here's where things get really creepy. The camera still had photos on it. At first, just normal tourist pics. But then, the final photos? Absolutely terrifying. Over 90 photos, taken in the dead of night, deep in the jungle. Some show a rock with a strange red substance. Others, a single lock of Kris's hair. Were they trying to signal for help, or was someone else taking these photos? And their phones? Even weirder. There were attempted emergency calls, but none went through. No signal. Then days later, someone kept unlocking Lisanne's phone and incorrectly entering the passcode, which means either she was too weak to remember, or someone else was trying to get in. So what happened? Theories range from getting lost and injured to something way darker. Eventually, some of their remains were found, but the full story? Still a mystery. What do you think? A tragic accident, or something sinister? For the last story, we have Liberty German and Abigail Williams, 2 best friends from Delphi, Indiana. They did what every teenager does. Hung out, took selfies, posted on Snapchat. But what started as a normal day turned into a nightmare straight out of a horror movie. It's February 13th, 2017. Libby's older sister drops them off at a local hiking trail just outside of Delphi. It's a quiet, remote area, perfect for exploring. The trail leads to the Monon High Bridge, an old wooden railroad bridge, a creepy relic from a past century. And here's the thing, no guardrails, no handrails. One wrong step and you're done. At 2:07 p.m., Libby posts a Snapchat photo of Abby walking along the bridge, just a casual photo. But what nobody knew, this was the last image of Abby alive. Minutes later, things take a terrifying turn. Libby, being the absolute genius that she is, starts recording on her phone, and what she captures will send chills down your spine. 2 girls, a remote trail, a mysterious man following them. Libby recorded the exact moment their killer approached them. And even creepier, she caught his voice, the words, "Guys, down the hill." And get this, years go by and no arrests. The video is out, the audio clip is public, but no one knows who he is until 2022. A guy named Richard Allen, a local Delphi resident, gets arrested. Turns out, he was hiding in plain sight the whole time. Worked at the CVS, lived in town. For years, nobody suspected a thing. On December 20th, 2024, Richard Allen was sentenced to 130 years in prison, 65 years for each murder of Liberty German and Abigail Williams. After nearly 7 years, justice was finally served. So there you have it, 3 ordinary photos with absolutely chilling backstories. If you know of any other photos with disturbing backstories, drop them in the comments, like and subscribe.